I failed my group final on purpose, and it got me into Harvard. My professor drops the bomb 3 weeks before finals that the group project is worth 70% of our grade, and we get to pick our own teams. My 3 best friends since freshman year immediately swarm me like, obviously we're together, right? And honestly, I'm pumped because we always crush projects together. Professor hands us this massive case study about restructuring a failing tech company and says it needs a 30-page analysis plus a 20-minute presentation. I'm already mentally dividing the work when my friend goes, "You're so good at this stuff, you should take the lead." And the other 2 are nodding like bobbleheads. I figure, okay, I'll coordinate everything, assign sections based on everyone's strengths, set up our Google Drive, actual leader stuff. We make this whole show about being the dream team, and the professor even smiles at us saying, "This should be interesting." The assignment packet is thick as a textbook, and I'm already highlighting key sections that night. I create a group chat and mention our first meeting tomorrow at the library. Everyone confirms. First meeting, nobody shows up. I sit there for 2 hours with my color-coded notes and structured timeline while they're posting Instagram stories from some party. I text the group, "Where are you guys?" and get back, "Sorry, emergency came up, you got this though." Next day in class, they're literally sitting 3 rows behind me, whispering and laughing, and when I turn around, they wave like nothing happened. Second meeting attempt, one friend shows up 45 minutes late just to tell me she has to leave for her boyfriend's thing, but email me what I need to do. I created this detailed spreadsheet with everyone's parts, deadlines, research sources, and I get crickets. Week 2, I head over to eat lunch with them and overhear, "Why is he being such a tryhard about this project? It's not that deep." And another goes, "Classic bookworm behavior." I confront them after class like, "Are you guys going to help on the final or not?" And they're suddenly all concerned and serious faces. Of course, we're working on it. Stop stressing. But then I see them at the professor's office hours without me. Later, the professor even pulls me aside and says, "Your teammates mentioned you haven't been responding to their attempts to collaborate. That doesn't sound like you." My stomach drops. I show him my phone, the ignored messages, the empty shared documents, and he just nods but says, "Try to work it out. Group dynamics are part of the grade." A week before the presentation, I check our shared drive. One person uploaded a single paragraph that's literally copy and pasted from Wikipedia. I text desperately, "Presentation is Monday. We have nothing." And the only response is, "Relax. We'll figure it out Sunday night." I didn't trust it, so I got to work on my own. Sunday night, 11 p.m., I'm putting final touches on the presentation I built alone when I get an email notification. It's from the professor, sent to the whole group by accident, clearly meant just for my 3 friends. Subject line, concerns about team member. I open it and my blood runs cold. There's a whole email chain. My friends had been meeting with the professor for weeks, building a case that I was the problem teammate. Screenshots of me micromanaging in the group chat. Claims I refused to let them contribute. One of them even wrote, he just wants all the credit for himself because he's obsessed with his GPA. We've been trying to work around him, but he won't let us access the files. But here's the part that makes my hands shake. Attached to the latest email is a separate presentation, their own version, 20 slides of mediocre work, but it exists. They'd been working together this whole time, just without me. The professor's response, "I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. Let's discuss alternatives for your grade separate from his." Why would they do this? We've been friends for 3 years. I scroll back through the chain and find it, an email from week 1. If we tank his participation grade and do our own project, we can still pass, and he'll be the one who fails. Then maybe he'll stop making the rest of us look bad in every class. Monday morning, I walked into that classroom with 2 USB drives. One had my complete project. The other had screenshots of every ignored message, every email, and their entire scheme. When the professor called us up to present, I plugged in drive number 2 first. I didn't say a word, just let it project on the screen while the whole class read their plan to sabotage me. My 3 friends went pale. Then I switched to my actual presentation and delivered 20 minutes of flawless analysis. The professor stopped me after and asked to speak privately. I handed him both drives and said, "I'll take my 0 on the group portion. It's worth it." 2 days later, I got an email. I'd failed the group project as expected, which dropped my final grade to a C, but attached was a letter of recommendation to Harvard's graduate program that started with, "In my 20 years of teaching, I have never witnessed a student handle betrayal and adversity with such integrity."